You had such a great speech, so many takeaways from your speech. I very much enjoyed it. When you very first started in your speech, you had that gun and you were doing that whole in the process news kind of thing. What would have been great is if you had started in the middle here when you did it and started talking about and the races, blah, 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 blah. With the gun, what you could have done instead of going and then pow would be to do physically just go like this. So you see your body going, and it would have just given you that much more power with it. Also, when you broke away from that portion, when you were trying to relay the speech part of it, just to move over there and to borrow one of my favorite terms that I got from a tool, create a hologram here for what it is that you were speaking about. Because I noticed, with the exception of the quote, you really didn't use any notes. You didn't need to use any notes. So being able to use this whole area to share your message and move at certain points would have given it that much more power. It was just a super speech. Last thing also, you should have left it at the quote. You didn't need to say thank you. The quote was a call to action that was very inspiring for everyone. Thank you.
Oh, just a comment. My gun didn't fire. It's supposed to fire.
Oh. Well, that's scary.
No, it's just
Any reaction to that?
I love the theme too about having, I don't understand how that happens, but having fun on a marathon. I love that part. But I noticed at the end, I think you must have said in summary maybe 3 times. So you had conclusion, 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 or conclusion, start over, conclusion. So remember, if you say in summary, even if you forgot 12 things, you're done. Because our brain is saying this is the end. So anything you bring in after that point is superfluous. So when you get to that in summary or in conclusion, whatever's not in there, it's not in there. Okay.
Just a quick comment. Really liked the topic of the speech, and at the end, when you talked about choosing the types of goals for your life, that really got me interested, and that's the subject I wanted to hear about. So the next speech that you do, pick up where you left off. You already told us about that. And work with what types of goals are useful, how do they lead to this particular effect of finishing, and make it more about us rather than about athletics. And that's all, just an invitation to really continue with the topic and develop it further, starting from that one piece at the end that you mentioned.
Excellent storytelling skills. I could feel your work there on the marathon, actually doing it and running it and so forth. Excellent on that. Much like what was said just a second ago here is that you talked about the picking your goals through enjoyment, doing things that you enjoy. I would have loved to have heard your call to action, maybe your last statement being, what do you enjoy? And then that would help us to start to think about what your message was in goal setting. So just add that little thing and I think you'd be much better off.